Where's this thing going? You can't get away from me. You can't get away from me. What are you doing? You can't get away from this exploding diarrhea. Just open your mouth and let it in. Let it flow. Open. Smell that? It smelled pretty good, huh? You like that? Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Oh, let's get this screaming hellbang. This guy just left a, yeah, free loot right here, bro. Yeah, you know where I'm going. I'm going up here for some fun. You gonna start it? Somebody gonna start it? I'm gonna start it. Heck yeah, here we go. I'm gonna use one button, guys. Here we go. This is so stupid. Open your mouth, let it in. Let it in. Let the diarrhea flow. Explode in your mouth. Eat it up. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Everything's just dying. Ah, it's so great. You know, maybe I should make an excerpt tonight for the video and just edit the video. Maybe I should just make the video tonight and then I'll post it up tomorrow. I could do that. I actually might do that before I log off tonight. Oh, she's up. We kill her. Where's she at? There she is. She's dead. Wait, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Ah, I missed her. I was too busy popping around there. Now we got her. Yeah, lots of fun to be had with this build, guys. Lots of fun to be had. You don't have to hop around like I was. The other thing you do is, let's see here. If they start it again, then I'll show you a different way. That person's going crazy. So the other thing you do is you could just do this here. Let's go ahead and hit that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit another one. So the other thing you do is, instead of popping around like that, you could just pop around like this. Just bam, 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 Bigelow. Just, you want more diarrhea explosions? Just do more diarrhea explosions. You don't have to pop around. So there's multiple ways that you could, you have mobility with this build. Freaking crazy. But, I mean, this is pretty fun when you do this. Yeah. Who else we have here? It looks like we have a crushing hand build and we have a quill build, and then also my build, my exploding diarrhea. So that's a pretty symphony. Here, I just want to stand here. I just want to kill her when she comes up. It's my jam. Here we go. There, I got her. I got her. Yo, this is sick. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, I guess I could do that, and, yeah, I guess I could just put this on a preview build. I mean, since we're already here. So let's do this. A lot of people would want to see, so that is, your classic, what do you call it? Maiden, which is easy. Anybody could do this, right? Let's go ahead and go to Duriel. My character's name is Petunia. We're going to go ahead and go to Duriel here. I just need to grab the regents. And actually, we could do Andariel or Duriel. You know what? A lot of people don't like Andariel. So maybe we should just go do Andariel instead. Yeah, let's do that, because a lot of people don't like that. I'm sorry, we got to go turn in this whisper first. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and make the build video right now, guys. That's what I'm doing. That right there was your Helltide. And we're going to go ahead and turn in this Whisper tree. Now, the way that I like to do my builds, amulets, is pretty much uncut. Because I don't like to cherry pick kills and all that stuff like some people do, or cherry pick the fastest run in the pit, etc., etc. So we're just doing it live. I need to go here, and great, we have a Whisper there. So we're gonna go kill Andariel right now. All the fun things that people actually do. So let's go ahead and go over to Andariel. And we're gonna take her out. Now mind, you could do this solo, you could do it with the group, it doesn't really matter. This is actually gonna be the first time I do this Andariel with this character, guys. This is gonna be the first time that she's been introduced solo, killing this thing alone. I don't even think I've killed it with her or even been in here with her. So exploding diarrhea time. Let's see what we could do to Andariel. And I'm just gonna leave it on the speedrun build. Might as well. That way you can just set it and do it. Here we go, Andariel, guys. Okay, there we go. And then stand here, get that, get up there, get that, go over here, get that, and she's dead. And there you go. There's your Andariel kill that people just don't want to do. We just did it instantly, pretty much. There we go. Let's go ahead and loot that up. So we don't even need to do Duriel. Duriel will just pretty much just die. All right. So at that point, let's teleport. You tried to add me. So if you tried to add me, it would pop up. It didn't pop up because it would come up right here as far as a notification. So, yeah, you didn't add me yet. Also, now this will be the thing here. This is going to be... Now, we're going to do this with no buffs. Pit 100. I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to go ahead and go do it. We're going to do a pit 100. We're just doing this all live in one shot, guys. I don't like to edit videos. I just like to post them, show you everything. So here we go. So let's see what we could do here, here in this place. So this is 100. Now, mind that this is not going to be as fast as other people could do, but it sure as heck fun. It sure as heck is fun. You don't even have to worry about dying as long as you're just pushing all your buttons. That's all you really have to do. All right, let's see here. Where am I going? Nothing here. Nothing to see. All right. I just like to pop in and see if there's any elites in there. There's no elites. All right, there's an elite right here, so we're gonna kill them all. Now, what you could do is you could put vortex to round these up if you want to, but I don't really care. I don't feel like changing all my skills around. I just come in here and wreck face. That's what we're here for, guys. The flashiness itself is the fun part. Yeah, PlayStation 5. Yeah, you could still add me. All right, where are we at? What did we just pick up? Oh, we picked up the boom booms. All right, is this a dead end? No, this is not the dead end area. All right. All right. The reason why I'm using the claw, obviously you could see that it looks like I'm teleporting, but I'm really just kind of blasting through them with the claw. Fun. It's all about fun, guys. All right, we have 2 groups. We have 3 groups. Let's go ahead and bring them all together. Come on and enjoy the smell, guys. You like this? You guys are simping for my character, and yet she opens her... yeah, I'm not going to say it, and you're like, heck no. Heck no. All right, let's see here. Go down. Actually, that's probably going to be a circle. So let's go back up. Let's go up. Nope, this is a dead end. All right. Teleport down, kill that guy. All right. That might be a dead end. It is a dead end. All right. And this is a dead end. Uh-oh. Well, guess what? We're at the end. All right, so we're at about, what, 3 minutes? That's a little bit slower than I had expected, but it happens. All right, here we go with the boss. Let me get my rotation down. There we go. We're good. You could throw in a couple of these if you want to. It doesn't hurt. And there we go. And she's completely dead. I don't know how much the time was on that, guys, but I guessed about 3 minutes would be my estimate. Let's go ahead and open up that. Hopefully, oh, are these going to get 46s? Ah, these almost got 46 for the radius increase. Nice. All right, well, there you go. There's that. And we have a joiner here. I guess that's, guess who? Guess who? Guess who?
Guess who?
There it goes. You don't know where to go? All I know is this screen right here. Josh, you just have to push add friend and put the battle tag right there. This is the only thing that I know of to add a tag or whatnot. All right, so I'm going to show you guys as well what I'm actually wearing, but what kind of needs to go here instead. Let's see here. Let me double check to see if I want to keep that. No, I don't want to keep that. Do I want to keep anything in my inventory? No. What is this? A collection of amulets. Okay. Boom. All right. So this is the main deal about this. We want cooldown. We want to try to get this one to 15 seconds or as close as you can. So I'm at 15.82 seconds. That's good enough. It doesn't really need to get better than that for the hunter. Also, you could trade that out. You could trade this hunter out with the skill tree if you go all the way down here. Put the centipede so that way you can have more doo-doo. So if you want to be more smelly, just go ahead and add this doo-doo in there, like this, and it will automatically assign the skill here. So now you could actually have that big doo-doo coming up. You could use that instead. Skill wise, just pick any two up here. I just went ahead and hit poison. You want to put 5 points in the stinger and take it all the way over here to rampant stinger. This is your poison. This is going to be your main. Also, you're going to want to go ahead and put vigorous. Go ahead and max vigorous all out, and also max out velocity. As you can see, if you just read it, it says casting a core skills increases vigor generation. So if you sit there and wondering why I pick certain things, you can read it down there at the bottom. It tells you why, because you want to have more vigor. The more vigor you keep your vigor up, the more big damage you actually do. The more vigor you have with this build, the more damage you do. Also with more life, which I'll show you here in just a minute. But yeah, more life, you'll do more damage. But anyways, follow through. Go ahead and put 3 points on that one. You have Ravager. Put a point there and take it all the way down to measured Ravager, because you're going to be using your Jaguar skills so to buff your damage up. This is the reason why we have that. Otherwise, we would have went all with like Toxic Skin, Stinger. We would have had Poison. Now, we did try Toxic Skin. It didn't work too well because I figured what you're going to have to do is put in more stuff such as, well, ranks to Toxic Skin. I don't have the luxury of doing that right now because I have ranks to Stinger. So we're just leaving that out. You could put those on the boots if you want to. So that's another thing, but I don't think it does enough damage. I like right now immediate damage. That's what we're doing. Focal point, you got to put 1 point into there so that way you get to Apex. Go ahead and max out Apex so that way you can increase your vulnerable damage. That's all you pick there. Definitely go ahead and pick Armor Hide, put 1 there, take it all the way to Reinforced Armor Hide. So that way you could block things. You'll have your damage reduction. This is going to be your main damage reduction right here, and also your barriers that you're going to need. So make sure you click, select this. That's a key thing to do. You put 1 point in defensive here. Go ahead and put another point, or you could put 2 points, but I would say just 1 point in additional damage reduction, because even just this 1 point with this, well, with the passive, you see how we're getting one. That right there, we only have 8 stacks of resolve. What is it? 8 stacks of resolve? Yeah. So that's an extra 8% damage reduction by having that resolve. That's what I was talking about, stacking resolve for a reduction earlier. I just repeated myself. Anyways, patient guard, put 1 in there for block chance, and then go to auspicious. Make sure you max that out so that way your maximum life and barrier is high. That's huge. This is another thing. Remember what I said, your life, you want your life to be higher, so your barrier will be higher. That way your damage from vicious shield in your Paragon tree is going to be higher because your barrier is higher. All right. If you need to hear what I said, just rewind the freaking video. Okay. Counterattack. Put that on there. This is going to be more damage for you once again, because you're going to get this passive right here. You're not going to be using counterattack on your bar. You're just going to be using this passive, which passively increases your critical strike damage for every close enemy up to 30%. So that's just a free passive skill. Scourge. This is going to help heal you. You want to put that on there. See it down here at the bottom, 60% chance to lifesteal. This just keeps you topped off. It keeps you healed. It's beautiful. Put that on your bar. Let's see here. Max out your resilient. Remember, maximum life again. We're maxing that out. Don't need to say anything else. Rushing claw. Put 1 point here and take it over here to the last charge will refill 4 charges by consuming 4 stacks of ferocity. Now, people might think, why are you going to consume your ferocity, which is going to be your damage and speed and everything? Well, it's because if you have this along, oh, guess what? There we go. So if you have this along with this, the hunter, so we actually might want to keep hunter on all the time, because check this out. What happens is, look what it says. Right here, it says the hunter overfills your ferocity by 4 stacks and causes 100% increase. Notice it says 4 stacks. Well, what does this do? This takes 4 stacks. This gives you 4 stacks, but you keep this up all the time. So guess what? You're going back and forth. So guess what? We probably need to just keep hunter on all the time. So yeah, just go ahead and keep hunter on all the time. So like I said, this build is kind of on the whim. It's been good to me. I guess we're keeping hunter on, guys. Okay. Well, no more big doo-doo monster. I guess we're going for the hunter. And that's also going to be for speed. All right, let's go back up to here. You're going to want to go ahead and put 2 points over here into your potency. If I had another point, then I would actually put it there. The potency, I want that because I wanted a rushing claw to do more damage, because you could just run around and kill with a rushing claw too. You could make another build with just rushing claw if you wanted. I kind of want to, but that's something later. All right, go ahead with potent Jaguar skills damage over here. Max that out, and also max out furnace. Do that, and max out that vehemence if you can. But right now, only 2 points are in there. Go ahead and max out resolution, spiritual attunement, and supremacy. You want to max all those out because this is big DPS. Big DPS for elites. This one is to increase your vigor. So your vigor will be increased by 40 while your ultimate skill is equipped. So this is, remember, more vigor, more damage. See how it all works? So we have 3 different things going into this build. This is the reason why this is working so great. This one here increases your damage, blah, 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 increases supremacy. And then for early on, you want to use Noxious Resonance, more than likely for damage bursting. But as you get your gear and you get geared up, go ahead and use Prodigy's Tempo. So that way your core or potency skill reduces all skills active cooldowns. That's why these are always up. This is why I could spam Rushing Claw. This is why I could spam the Hunter. This is why I could just spam everything on my bar. I don't have to wait for any of this. I can spam every single one of them. So that's that. Oh, man. Let's see here. So we'll get into Paragon really quick here, too. This is why I wanted to do this tomorrow, but we're doing it tonight. All right, your Paragon tree, your first board. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to show you what I have, and you could copy this if you want to. Now, mind that I'm at 266 with 294 points spent. I'm going to have a link in the description. Be looking out for that once I get this video posted. So you're just going to go all the way up here. You're going to go ahead and put Headhunter in here. You want to put Headhunter in here so that way you have increased damage to elites. There's 2 different elite damages here that you're getting. I tried different things. This is the best to put right here, right now. So that's your first board. Second board, you're going to go ahead and want to choose... Oh, wait, let me show you. You're going to want to choose Vicious Shield. Now, this is the one where you're doing more damage with your barrier. This is why. Higher life, higher barrier, more damage. Go ahead and stick in Spirit there. Now, as you level up, you're going to want to go ahead and stick Dexterity into these little things, because check this out. 5 Dexterity, guess what? I click it. Now what does it say? 22.2% critical strike damage. Why? Because of this glyph. Every single Dexterity is going to give me another 22.2 critical strike damage. I still have another 130% more critical strike damage in here as I level up. So go ahead and stick that sucker in there. Next board, you're going to want to go over here. Here, you'll pause the video if you want to copy all this stuff. Here you want to go with Bane. Oh, wait. I got to show you this first. Go with Infighter. So that way you could block, increase your attack speed and all that good stuff. Here you want to go with Bane because that's going to increase your poison damage. I was looking for a way to increase my poison damage. Boom, there it is. Simple as that. Just copy that if you like. Next board, you're going to go ahead and pick Convergence. And that's just more damage. Simple as that. And then also go ahead and put Hubri in there. That's for vulnerable. Also damage. Look at that. It's almost 200%. You have Thorns too. Whoop-de-doo. Whatever. But it's going to give you bonus to all magic nodes. So all these magic nodes, look at this. This one is only 10% damage. When we click it, now what is it? 42.7% damage. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. We have one here. 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 We have all those are 327% bonus. Boom. There you go. All right. And in their final board, you're looking at Sapping, which is going to go ahead and restore a lot of your vigor and increase your damage. And also go ahead and stick in your Meningitis. So it's good to have Meningitis once in a while. And we want Meningitis because it's going to give us damage, incarnate damage, and then key of maximum resource. So that's actually more damage as well. And also it's going to grant 272.5% bonus to all magic nodes in the range. So all these magic nodes, check it out again. Instead of 10%, we're getting 37.3% damage. So what do we have here? We have 37. We have damage there. We have damage there. We have damage there. Here we have maximum resource. And look, 15. It's usually 4, but now it's 15 because we max this out. 15. That's right there is 45 maximum resource. Isn't that crazy? And we also have another 8% or 8 maximum resource there. So there's your Paragon board. It all works with each other. So your key glyphs are Bane, Headhunter, Hubri, Meningitis, and Spirit for your notes. All right, final thing, guys, is, and we'll get to play here in just a moment. I got to show you gear. So gear-wise, if you don't happen to have, we just had this question just a second ago. If you don't happen to have a good helm, you're going to want to find a helm like this. This helm has maximum life, maximum resource, and armor. You're just going to want to put that, and then put a pretty good. I honestly don't know what aspect you want to put on it. Just put it whatever aspect. Probably some type of damage reduction aspect, because obviously the crest has it. You could look through that. I'm not going to look through it. That's what you guys are going to do for your homework if you don't have the crest. But right now, as you can see, we are wearing the crest. And why are we wearing this crest? Because it has huge cooldown reduction. But also, it's 4 stats. We have the life, we have the resource, we have the armor. Cooldown reduction. Damage reduction. It speaks for itself. I don't have to explain it. Next, you have your shroud. If you don't have the shroud, you're still gonna need something with life on it. You're still gonna need something with resource generation on it. You want to put that one. You want to try to roll. So this one, you want to try to roll cooldown and maximum resource if you can. It doesn't have to be specifically what I rolled. This one, you want to roll maximum life. And hopefully you get this damage on next attack after entering stealth, just for big more damage. The resource generation doesn't really matter on this one. Try to go maximum life if you can and try to hit damage on next attack. This is the best I could do. That's what I'm going to leave it. This one, you want maximum life. You don't want critical strike damage. You want something like dexterity. So maximum life, dexterity, stinger. That's what you want on this thing. Go ahead and hit it with the barrier and the basic damage, just like I have it there. Basic damage, huge. Barrier generation, huge, because you want that barrier generation to stay up all the time. So that's just going to generate your barrier much quicker. Put pestilence on it. Hopefully you get a max aspect. I don't, so I have 10% more base damage per hit that I could actually get. Here, you're going to want to use a Tom Q, or whatever the freak it's called, for your gems. As you can see, it's going to invoke that bulwark, whatever, that thing that goes around. It's like a big shield. It just helps you. Also, you're going to imprint it there with the interdiction, which is going to give you more blocking per resolve stack. And look, that's not even maxed up all the way. So don't worry about maxing stuff out. If you're younger, if you're starting out a build, you're going to want resolve instead of resilient on this thing. Remember, you want resolve if you're starting out. If you're not starting out, go with the resilient. Resilient's going to give you more hit points. Go with barrier generation. Basic skills, maximum life, dexterity, just like I have here. That's a good pair of pants that I have. Your armor on your feet if you like to, or you could even use armor here instead of critical, instead of dex, use armor instead if you want to. You don't necessarily need armor on the boots. You could go with more speed if you want to, but if you actually use claw, you could see we don't need the speed. Just freaking put armor here instead. All right. Maximum life, dexterity, go with maximum ferocity, movement speed, barrier generation. Simple as that. Rod of Kipit. This makes everything work. A lot of Spiritborn. Boom. Chance for core skiers to hit twice. I've actually hit that 3 times. So guess what? Every single hit I'm getting, except 5.5%. Core skills hit twice. That's what you want. Don't care about the velocity too much. But that one right there, just like I have it, start up. Pogzal, you can put this on anything. Pogzal is basically every time you spend your resource, I'm going to get 20% more life. So my life actually pops up to like 33k on this character. Right now it's only at 16. It pops up to about 33k when we're rolling. If you are doing some things that require you not to get hit, you're going to want to pop on some yens so you can get your resistances up. Don't worry about the armor too much. What if you're doing something like the Dark Citadel? But if you're not doing the Dark Citadel, go ahead and leave it like that. It doesn't matter. Have your armor kind of close to 1,000 if you can, and you're good to go. Last things last, guys. This is a long video. Maximum life, attack speed. You want to try to hit maximum life GA and GA on the core skills if you can. 60% on the bottom. This is the best amulet that I have found so far, so this is what I'm using. Go ahead and put that on there. By the way, your gems, you're going to want barrier so you can keep that barrier up quick. Remember, barrier generation. That's going to keep your barrier generation up. I do have on these gems to try to get these, because these are negative. If I actually take any of these gems off, one of these will go negative. So I do have the different gems here. So pick whatever you think you feel that you need for gems for resistances. Here we have that Banished Lords. Okay, here we're going with the Midnight Sun. I tried many different rings. Midnight Sun's going to be your best. Hit cooldown if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Hit dexterity. Don't worry about Mirage. Try to get that critical strike at the bottom to 50% if you can. But try to hit dexterity. And if you happen to hit cooldown, go with it. It's cool. Last thing, you must have, guys, you must have lucky hit chance on your ring. That's the only place you're going to get this damn thing from. So I got it luckily, and it's 80% on mine. You must have that. Throw attack speed and have maximum life on it. Throw vigorous on it and throw basic damage on it. And then bind it with Moonrise. There you go. The Moonrise is, of course, you know, attack speed, basic skill damage, blood rage. I forgot. This is Duelist. This is Interdiction. This is Pestilence. And this is Moonrise. There you go. That is the build. Let's open up these amulets. Let's celebrate with some good old stuff. La 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 la. Look, what's funny is you could run all the way over here and she's still throwing stuff out of her butt. Look, this Diarrhea chick is just throwing everything out of her butt. And guess what? You go back over here and everything's still over here. Isn't that crazy? That is the build, guys. And hope you enjoy it. Let me go ahead and timestamp this. See me live on Twitch and YouTube. Twitch, YouTube daily as much as I can. And hope you guys enjoy this build. If you have any questions, just come see me or comment. Remember, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.